So this first deer that Cadence went out, her first hunt of the season, came right down this path here, and we were right up in this stand right here. So it was close, it was tight, and we're sitting right there, right behind us. I mean, we're right on top of this deer. So she was, it was tough for anybody. I don't care who you are, because you're literally feet away from this animal, and she pulled off that shot. And unfortunately, we never found that animal. So moving along, we come back in a couple days later, and we're right over here. So twice in a week we have a restless night. We get up early the next morning and we head out looking for this deer. And it took us about 30 minutes. Excited. Yeah. So we got one deer down. One down, finally. The kiddo gets it done. She's excited, everybody's excited, we're all back on board. Next weekend is youth gun. So we know we're gonna let it all calm back down. We're done in this stand. I'm done in this stand. This is a late winter stand. I'm moving out of here. I told her that before we started. I wanted her to get one of these deer that she's been watching all summer, and once that happens, we're moving spots and locations. So we did that, bucket list checked for the season. We're on to the next spot. We got youth gun opener next week.
I'm Jeff Foxworthy here to tell you about an exciting new product called the Buck Cage. The Buck Cage provides a quick and easy no-mess solution for scent dispersal. Simply add half an ounce of your preferred scent and insert the dispenser. Within minutes, the polymer beads go to work absorbing the scent and are ready to dispense it for weeks at your favorite hunting location. The Buck Cage is Redneck approved and ready to help you cage your next buck. Get your Buck Cage and refill packs at buckcage.com.
Let me present to you the Easy Cut Wow Saw. Let me run down the features for you. It has a curved 10-inch blade that is taper ground. It's chrome-plated SK4 steel. It has raker gaps that clear the debris out of the channel and keep the blade cool, and the teeth are impulse hardened. Another feature of the Wow Saw, it has a ballistic rubber handle that keeps its grip even when it's wet. Lastly, it has a super durable metal lock, which locks on the close and on the open. Watch in comparison to traditional folding saws, which cut on the push-pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Wow Saw cuts on the drawback. 1, 2, 3. The Easy Cut Wow Saw. Get yours today.
Hey, my name is Stacy, and I'm going to show you the quick and easy way to make delicious salsa with JD Salsa in seconds. All I do is open a can of petite diced tomatoes, whatever brand you want. I put that in a bowl. I take my jar of seasoning, 1 heaping scoop to 1 can of petite diced tomatoes. Now I just simply stir that, and while I'm stirring it, make sure your seasoning is mixed well. And we're going to put that in the refrigerator, and we're going to let it sit for 30 minutes so that seasoning soaks in. And let me tell you, in 30 minutes, you are going to have the freshest flavored salsa that you have tasted in a long time. Thanks for watching.
This segment brought to you by Roostum Game Calls. Rule Rule the Roost with BossLife Outdoor Gear.
Let's go. Come on, boys, Phil.
It's youth hunt weekend, and I'm gonna go out and try to get another deer.
Alright, so we're out here tonight. It's the opening day, evening of Wisconsin's youth firearm hunt. Cadence did not go out this morning. She had a cross-country meet that she was running in this morning. So this is our first set. We got Willie out, decoy. We also found a brand new rub, not 20 yards, 25 yards from me. We're sitting in a little barnwood stand. It is about 6 foot 8 inches off the ground. It's not high at all. It's just a platform. And the reason why it's here is this goes down. We're sitting in a saddle. It goes down. So on the off to my right here, you're actually looking downhill. Boy, I bet it drops 80 feet, 100 yards. And then what you see on camera here actually goes uphill. Probably, oh boy, say 150 feet. So these deer right here where we're sitting within 80-yard perimeter, anywhere from looking down on you to you looking down on them to if they come lateral through here, they're eye to eye with you. So there's no sense. It doesn't matter if you're sitting 20 feet up in the air, these deer can see you here. Or if you're on the ground. So that's why we sit in this stand. It's a lot of lumber in this stand. It's been here for many years. It's a 150-year-old barnwood of a barn I tore down a decade ago. It's a nice old stand. A lot of deer shot out of the stand by a lot of people. Cadence is after her first one out of the stand, so we're gonna see if we can make that happen. So we've walked through what she's supposed to be doing as far as shooting on the deer with the gun versus the bow. She's probably going to have a low kick, so we're going to try to get something on camera. We do have some other hunters that went by on a four-wheeler on our way out here, so we know there's people behind us. We know there's no deer in here. That's exactly what we wanted to happen. The deer been bumped and kicked around. There's a lot of activity by a lot of people this last week trying to get in the woods, posting signs, all that business, hanging stands. So we've kept ours. We've done all of our work. So that's why Katie's been getting animal trap. We got it set. We got our buck cage out. I put it right on that new rub. We're gonna do a little bit of grunting, a little bit of rattling also. So we're gonna try to trigger something. Come on in here, check out what's going on. That was a kill shot, yes. Cadence just got herself another buck with her gun. Youth opener. First deer with a gun. I told you it's gonna happen fast. Sneak. Good job. Alright, we're gonna go get this deer. Might have been what they were barking at. And there might be more. Who knows? It's too easy. You're done. You're done for tonight. Okay. So, after some deep negotiating, Cadence has decided she is done for the night. We're gonna go tag this thing. While it's still light out, we're gonna get it on video for you folks at home. This is pretty cool. Let's go see what you got. Well, what do you think about that? Yeah. Let's get them tagged. And out of here. Good job, Katie Kurr.
Spike buck with a gun. It's my first deer with a gun, and it's my first drop shot.
Which means what?
We didn't have to go track this one.
High five, babe. Good job. Let's get them out of here.
So, last week, I got my first deer with the crossbow, and I was very excited. And so this weekend, we went out for opening youth hunt, and I couldn't go yesterday morning because I had a cross-country meet, and we went out last night, and I had a cross-country meet, so I went out last night, and this guy walked in really fast, and I shot him, and he dropped right there, and I was very excited. And he is my first deer with a gun. I'm done!
Hi, I'm introducing you to the Pet Hopper. The Pet Hopper is a pet food container that will hold 60 pounds of pet food. They come in 3 different versions. We have our stainless steel version, our polyurethane rotomold plastic version, and our embossed sheet metal version. They all hold 60 pounds of pet food, and the nice thing about that, it gets rid of all your garbage cans, your totes, and your torn bags. These pet food containers are real simple to use. You simply loosen the nut down here, slide the gate. The further you slide it, the faster it comes out. You get out what you want, you shut it back off, and you can lock the gate down where it won't open up with you. This is our stainless steel version. On the stainless steel version, we offset the lid so it leans up against your wall so it's not going to fall on you when you try to fill it. You can get a cordless screw gun in here, right in here, all to mount it. This is our polyurethane rotomold plastic one. It will not break or crack with the temperature changes on it. It holds the same amount. It's transparent so you can see the level without even opening it. The only difference is this has a twist-on cap instead of a lid to fill it. You can still get a cordless screw gun in there to open it. This one here is our embossed sheet metal version. This one here is just like our stainless steel, holds the same amount. The lid is offset for you so it won't fall on you when you try to fill it. and all the gates work the same way. They all come with the hardware needed to mount them, and we're also getting a free cup. It works good for a measuring cup underneath to get out the correct amount you need for your pet. You can purchase these at www.thepethopper.com.
Let me present to you the Easy Cut Wow Saw. Let me run down the features for you. It has a curved 10-inch blade that is taper ground. It's chrome-plated SK4 steel. It has raker gaps that clear the debris out of the channel and keep the blade cool, and the teeth are impulse hardened. Another feature of the Wow Saw, it has a ballistic rubber handle that keeps its grip even when it's wet. Lastly, it has a super durable metal lock, which locks on the close and on the open. Watch in comparison to traditional folding saws, which cut on the push-pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Wow Saw cuts on the drawback. 1, 2, 3. The Easy Cut Wow Saw. Get yours today.
I'm Jeff Foxworthy here to tell you about an exciting new product called the Buck Cage. The Buck Cage provides a quick and easy no-mess solution for scent dispersal. Simply add half an ounce of your preferred scent and insert the dispenser. Within minutes, the polymer beads go to work absorbing the scent and are ready to dispense it for weeks at your favorite hunting location. The Buck Cage is redneck approved and ready to help you cage your next buck. Get your Buck Cage and refill packs at buckcage.com.
Lift off.
That's what I'm talking about.
So coming up, you're going to get to see Amy take her son Treylin out on his first Wisconsin deer harvest. So from there, we bounce into myself going out on some muzzle loading action, and I come across a treat for Miss Cadence. So stick with us, because deer season is in full effect.
Can't get it. Yes. This is a nice one too. This is my first youth hunt. I'm 10 years old. This is October 9th, and I just got my first deer. I was really excited. Buck bars again. It's like a candy bar for deer.
All right. So I'm sitting right on this grid, on this power line. And I've seen deer come down the hill and cross in the saddle. Cross right here off of the corner of this field. Actually, last night I was about 100 yards off to the west yet. It's kind of spitting, snowing. Give it a shot. They're coming through. It's just a matter of hitting it the right path, the right day, and then the right deer's got to come by too. So I shot this deer last night with the muzzleloader. I've been tracking it, circling around, and I came across this. This is the buck Cadence first shot, and there lays the carcass. So he went a ways from where she hit, so I don't know. The coyotes clearly got a hold of him. But I think she'll be very excited about this. And I'm kind of glad I found him. Right in this thick, prickly ash. So I'm gonna scour a little more in here. Anyway, the good news, I know a child that will be very excited.
Very good.
I feel like I want to wear these to Granny's.
Okay.
So we can know that these are
What is this?
This is the
This is scary.
You don't know what that is?
it's a deal head.
Oh,
You don't know?
is it the one they shot with the crossbow?
Yeah? You know which one?
Yeah. Wait, you found the other one?
I found the other one.
You seriously did?
I seriously did. It's the one, the very first one.
Really?
Yeah.
Where was it?
About 125 yards from where we last found blood. He kept going around the corner,
Ew.
and I found him
When?
I was muzzle loading.
While you were finding.
Yep. I walked up on two, actually, deer carcasses, and his was one of them.
Oh. How'd you know it was his?
You can tell. You don't recognize those antlers? You've been watching them all summer? That's the one. What do you think of that? So we'll get them cleaned up a little better.
Yeah.
How'd that make you feel?
Great.
Yeah? So what do you think of that? Are you excited? Are you reassured now? Yeah, you got them. And we looked for days. Yeah. So I called the state and they said it should be okay, but I have to call the warden, which I already did. He's on winter break till after the 3rd of January. So they said should be able to get us the right permit, so we're going to find out from him. There's still a chance we might not be able to keep it, but I wanted you to have it just in case and give it to you for Christmas so you knew. But we'll find out from him. We'll see what happens. But that's pretty exciting. Yeah, I was pretty excited when I found it.
And that, my friends, is the Boss Life.